He's pulling. There we go. Calm down there. Calm down there. Not bad. That's a good little eater. There was one. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the vlog. All right, April. Here you go. Before I get on the river, my boat is a 1433. Make sure y'all can. Actually, I guess y'all. It doesn't matter if y'all see my face or not. So, it is a 1433, which means it's 14 feet long, 33 inches at the widest part. I'm not going to go into terms because not a lot of people understand it. I got the Predator 212 engine on there from Harbor Freight, and then I think this is an 84-inch. I think it's the 5 horsepower to 7 horsepower long tail mud skipper kit, and then I have an 8-inch prop. This boat can hold Chelsea and I comfortably, and maybe one more kid. We went before we had Bo and Ray. We all went on the river one day, so it was the 4 of us, and she did just fine. But I wouldn't do long trips with her. I mean, we were on a old at our old place where we used to fish, and so it's not like dealing with the Cumberland. It's more like dealing with calm creek, water. So, but for the most part, two average size adults, it does just fine. Let's see. Now, the one thing I'm going to go into now how I launch my boat. I got my 2 dock lines. I don't use those. I used to, and it was a pain in the butt. So I don't know if this is a 25-foot. I feel like it's a 25-foot anchor line, I guess. And I went ahead and put a carabiner on the end of it. Just some cheap one from TSC. And then I just went ahead and tied it to the front of my boat. Go ahead, clip it to the trailer, wherever you could clip it up at the trailer. Throw this up here so it doesn't get knotted up. And then if y'all are gonna downgrade to a smaller boat, the straps, you kind of want to crisscross them. It's a little bit easier to do it that way instead of trying to find straps that are, this is like maybe 1.5 feet. So trying to find a strap that goes from there to there comfortably is a pain in the butt. So take the 4-foot straps and go across the boat. Makes things easier. And throw these in the back of your truck and you're pretty much good to go. Oh yeah, unhook the boat from the trailer on the front too. Now y'all were saying, or your husband was saying, that you had a problem on some of the boat ramps. This boat ramp that I'm on is probably the worst boat ramp I've ever come across. You can't get your truck, by the time you get your trailer in the water, half your truck's in the water. It's ridiculous. So it's a pain in the butt on this boat ramp, but this isn't something new. This is, I've done this for years, doing it this way, especially during the winter where I don't want to get in the water. Of course, some waders and some mucks would definitely help out. But we got the boat disconnected from the trailer. I can't even tell if y'all can see me. I think you can see me. Barely. You're probably seeing my mouth. There you go. So I'm just backing the boat up. I also went ahead and double checked, made sure there was no knots on that anchor line. Always do a once around your boat or twice around your boat. Make sure everything's disconnected and or connected that needs to be connected when launching off the boat. See, these little boats, they're a little bit of a pain in the butt, especially when, actually any boat's a pain in the butt trying to launch and load up when you're by yourself. Bass boats are a little bit easier. All right, so now that we're backed up. Okay, so we're gonna, I'll show you, by the time my boat launches off, I'm gonna show y'all how far in the truck is. Hey, look, she finally took off. All right, so while she's going back, making sure there's no knots on there. Yep, we're clear. I mean, like 3 feet of water. I mean, that's, and then when this creek isn't as flooded, because this is a creek that connects to the river, when it's not as flooded, the boat ramps, it becomes even more of a pain in the butt because it doesn't gradually go in. It just it gradually goes in way too long, and then it just suddenly drops. So by the time you drop that trailer in the water, your truck is about 6 feet in the water. It's just a pain in the butt. It's just a pain in the butt. But yeah, that's how I launch. And then I just gradually pull up. And then once I know that I'm clear out of the water, then I'll get out and help the boat to the bank. Try to move up. Don't let your boat hit the trailer. There she is. So I did that. I'm probably just gonna make this one video and have me on the river as a separate vlog, but at least give y'all an idea. So that's how I launch it. And of course I just go ahead, disconnect it. Oh. Try not to get tangled up. Come on. I just get her up on the bank enough to where she ain't going nowhere. We don't have crazy water, so it's not like the boat's gonna float off somewhere and I have to tie her down to a tree. But yeah, I'm gonna hit the water, and then when I come back to load up the boat, I'll go ahead and bring y'all up to date on how I do that. Oh yeah, something else I might want to add and kind of stress when you're disconnecting your boat and checking, making sure everything is ready to go. Add that boat plug to that list. I actually have one of my vlogs, I think it was 2 years ago. I think I took a video of me launching my boat, but I didn't have my plug in. That was real fun, dragging this boat filled up with water out of the river by yourself in the winter. All right, let's get to the river. looks like we got one already. I just set that line about 5 minutes ago. Let's see what we got here. Hey, wow, that's actually a decent sized one too. Talk to me. Oh, I might have lost that one if I let that line go all night long. I'm trying to make it a point to come out here every couple hours and check the lines. Come out here in the morning, check the line, but that's actually a really good one. Here, I'll get back to that. That's really good. Oh yeah. All right, well, hopefully my phone doesn't mess up on me again. Ah, man, I really can't wait for all this stuff to clear out so I can order me a new phone and get back to, you know, just no excuses of vlogging. I wasn't able to get it, but I got the second one. So this one I got on the first line that was only up for like 5 minutes. And then this one I got from last night. So I got two, plus the one I got the other day. Trying to find these fish, man, on the river that I've fished here for the past year or two, but I always stayed on the main river. I've never really fished a river before. So I'm slowly getting educated on what areas to go to. So hopefully this one creek that I found, super muddy, super calm, turtles everywhere. I'm sure I'm gonna get a couple turtles, but that was the first catfish, that creek. I'm gonna come back in a couple hours, check my line and see what I got. But let's get to loading this thing up. Now, it's a pain. It's a pain. I mean, look how far already the truck is. It is a pain. This is what I was talking about, using waders. And my trailer's still not all the way in the water. It's enough to get the boat up there. But, unless you have two people doing things by yourself, it's pretty much just a pain in the butt. But you'll figure things out and you get used to it. And I could tell you right now, if you have a pickup, this rail right here, when it comes to loading and unloading difficult boats like this, it will become your best friend. So, actually, I should probably... What I'm going to do is basically push the boat out and hold on to the anchor line. And I always try to park my boat or dock my boat, whatever you want to call it, against the current, especially when I'm loading up, or not against the current. I'm trying to get it to where, okay, trailer's on this side, current's going this way. So I'm going to park my boat on this side where I know where the trailer's going to be, pretty much whatever this side of the current. That way when I push out my boat, the current helps me get the boat on, or not onto the trailer, but lined up with the trailer. I don't know if I confused y'all, but I'm basically using the current to help me line up the boat so I can pull it in. So, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all up on see if I can put y'all up on the roof of the truck and show y'all the difficulty. It's a pain, it is, but sometimes you gotta work through it. Now I have some ramps that I go to and I never even have to do that. Oh wow, that's crooked. That's super crooked, sorry guys. But yeah, I've had some boat ramps that I've gone to and I've never had to do this. So I'm letting my boat go out there and I'm just letting the current get to it. If I try to go out there and try to get my boat on the trailer, I'm gonna be in like 5 feet of water, which I don't feel like getting in right now. We're coming off the backside of winter. And then let it stable itself out. mean, this is life with the flat bottom. And I'm sure there's other boats that are the same way, but when you're doing stuff by yourself, it gets difficult, man. Sucks, yeah. But if you want to be on that river, you'll do whatever it takes to get it done. Just about a week ago, you can see where the line of the leaves on the road is, or on the ramp is. That's how high the water got. So look, I mean, the truck would have been underwater, you know. So I was trying to deal with launching, basically on flat ground, launching the boat and everything. That was a pain in the butt. But the water's coming down. It does get a little easier, but like I said, once you get towards the back end of that ramp, just about maybe 4 more feet past where the boat's at, it just drops. But it's not a good drop. It's not like the truck's still out of the water and then the boat drops down in it, so it makes things easier. Now it's you don't have to wade through 4 feet of water to get your boat on there. It's just like, yeah. I'm sure most of y'all understand what I'm talking about. Well, guys, that's it for today's vlog. That's it. I'm gonna wait a couple hours, come out and get a couple clips of that as well. All I've been doing is waiting for good weather, going out there trying to find where the fish are at and get things done. We've had a couple issues with the horse fence getting popped off from the deer, but I mean, it wasn't that important, you know, that big of a deal. I just gone on out there and popped the rope back on the insulator. So guys, stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe. Always listen to the doctors. Thank you all for watching the vlog. I love each and every one of y'all. God bless.